If you've picked up simple guides to raising babies, conception, pregnancy, birth, breastfeeding, sleep conditioning in 7 days, weaning, potty training, and parenting tips, from healthy newborn baby to thriving toddler, you're either on your way to have a baby or you're just thinking about getting pregnant. Either way, you're likely confused and in need of answers that no one else will give you. How to conceive successfully, how to maintain a healthy pregnancy, how to give birth with the least discomfort, how to face postpartum recovery while taking care of your newborn. The good news is, if you already have all these questions on your mind before you've even gotten pregnant, I dub you an amazing mom-to-be. Curiosity about pregnancy and childbearing is a sign of a responsible future parent who wants to approach the next phase of their life in a planned, educated manner to secure everyone's well-being. I praise you for wanting to conceive healthily, for wanting to do your best to carry out a healthy pregnancy, and of course, to use the resources at your disposal to your future child's benefit. That's already a kudos from me. Wanting to learn the basics about pregnancy and delivery separates parents who face this journey well prepared from those who find themselves overwhelmed by all the changes and demands that a new child places upon them. It makes a difference between a family who suffers from stress, self-criticism, doubt, and fear for the child's well-being, and a family who walks the path of transformation with mutual consideration, support, kindness, and acceptance. But why do you need this book in the first place? After all, billions of women have given birth and brought up children since the dawn of mankind. While the burdens of past eras included a lack of knowledge, help, medicine, and resources for mothers to carry and bring up their children, they had a certain advantage over modern times. This advantage was in the form of one specific living philosophy that governed the lives of at least several generations at a time. The women of the past could rely on the knowledge of their grandmother, mother, and mother-in-law when starting a family. Despite the obvious lack of earlier parenting philosophy, like the lack of empathy for the mother and the baby, the lack of knowledge of child development, safety, and nutrition needs, widespread use of corporal punishment, child labor, and so many others, there was an obvious advantage in the form of public consensus on what makes good parenting and how babies should be cared for. For better or worse, there was little to no doubt in one's parenting skills when your task was to simply replicate how you were brought up. Modern parenting, however, is a lot harder. Not only have the standards and expectations for quality parenting increased, but they have become more diverse and often conflicting. Modern living philosophy embraced a diversity of thought, which, foremost, reflected on science. Never before were there so many studies about infant development with conflicting results, and often opposing views, that had legitimate proof behind their claims. With opposing views being told to parents by literature, academics, and pediatricians, it's near impossible for parents to decide what's the right way to go. Because of this, pediatrics, to a large degree, adopted the same diverse approach, allowing parents to simply choose between options that have been proven safe for mothers and infants, based solely on what they think is best and what they like better. Yet, despite all the openness and a multitude of options for carrying out a healthy pregnancy and bringing up a healthy baby, parents, and particularly mothers, are still confused. Because of this, I wanted to write a book that presents you with many available options, as well as introduce you to examples and instructions for applying them. That way, it will hopefully be easier to decide what's best for you when the time comes.